Hello to my online learners for fall of 2021. I am your instructor, Denise Childs, for Anatomy and Physiology for Healthcare Professionals, which is INTP or Interdisciplinary 102. You like my patch? That is, I've had some serious eye issues. I started with a torn retina and it developed into a detached retina, which was very cool. I've had some laser surgery and some really cool things done to it. Laser surgery, and they put a band around my eye and sucked out the fluid, and I have a gas bubble in there. Anyway, things are coming well, but it's still in the middle of healing, so the sight isn't very good, and it gives me a bit of a headache. So hence the pirate look. Anyway, what this is I'm just doing an introduction video just to give you an idea of basically a few things on Blackboard. So what we're going to look at today is we're going to, first off, a welcome. So welcome. Then I'm going to show you how to get into Blackboard and then how we're going to meet on Blackboard. Now we meet every Wednesday, which means we will be starting on September the 8th, which is a long time going. So there are some things I want you to get started on. And then on probably Saturday or Sunday, I will post more of the first unit because we got a new textbook. So I'm still tweaking it. Anyway, I'll get back to the textbook in a bit. So first off, how to get on Blackboard. You get on Blackboard through the RDC portal. Okay, let me go right to the very beginning for you. Oh, I didn't. Let's close this down and go right to the very beginning. And you may want to save the RDC portal to your, okay, I'm already in. And I don't want to close everything because that'll take too long. When you open the RDC portal, so you will get to this area that says Blackboard here. Now, this is very confusing. I don't like the new version at all. Then you go down to courses, and then your courses will show up. So I've put the little star on so this way it shows up, because if you've been here before, there's a whole bunch of stuff. And I just opened it to current courses, so that's why it's now under current courses. And of course, your Blackboard will look different than my Blackboard. And I really don't like that picture. I need to have some more biology picture, but we'll adjust that later. So then you click on here and you open it up. And then once you open Blackboard, you will see on the side, I haven't opened all of the things. The modules will be down here at the bottom. But what we have now is your announcement will be put here once you see it. Then you've got your live classroom. Grades we're not concerned of. What I want you to do is we're looking at 3 things today. First off, how to get into Blackboard. Then how we're going to meet. We're meeting each Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m. And I know that's not a great time, but it wasn't assigned by me. It was signed by the register. I will be meeting online with you from 3 to 5 p.m. And then if things go well, it will be recorded and then you can watch it again. Now, to get into it, there'll be this link, which I will put in the announcements. Or you can also access that under live classroom. So under live classroom here, mine doesn't work because for some reason it doesn't work on Chrome. So I think if your Ultra doesn't work on Chrome, go to Firefox, and mine doesn't work on Chrome. But if you go under here, it'll show it to you. But I don't want to go here right now because it's not good. And also you will notice that unfortunately, although we think this is a wonderful system, even when recording with you or online with you, I will crash occasionally. I don't know why. I think it has a lot to do with my bandwidth and the fact that there's so many people using it. Okay, so let's get to the basics. What I've got right now is just a few things open for you, but I want you to get looking around things. These first little section here, there is some stuff. Okay, where's my mouse? I put new batteries in my mouse, so it should be here. There it is. So this first section is just the live classroom to get into what we call Blackboard Collaborate. And then I want you to check out 3 things here. The start here, which is the welcome and setup. And the important thing here is first a little bit about me, a little introduction. So have a look at that, go through, read about it, and how to contact me, which is good. And then the next one I want you to look at is course outline, schedules, and references. So the course outline is there. The course outline is a document, and it's so important, I've actually made a video about the course outline. So look through the course outline, watch the video, and then there is a quiz you can do as a learning activity just to get it. It says you'll get rewarded a badge. You may not get rewarded a badge right now because in the process of transferring over, you may get lost. Then the class schedule is important here. Although we only meet on Wednesdays, there is a lot of stuff each week, and I will produce a new video for you for chapter 1 probably Saturday. I gotta get my blackboards up first, and the eye is slowing me down because I'm getting a little dizzy, but it's coming. It's coming. It's just a little slow. So here's your schedule. Pay attention to the test dates, and I'll talk more about the test when we're closer to the date. The test will be written, it's only 1 hour long, but there's a 36-hour window which you can write it in, and all the windows are Friday to Saturday. You have to write it online. You have to have a webcam and a microphone to write it. And I'll set up practice tests for you and give you more information on that later. Then there's reading week, which is important. Your tests there's 3 tests. The 4th test is on the 4th unit is on the final exam, and that is set by the registrar sometime after December the 9th. Then there's some assignments here. I'll talk more about the assignments as we get towards the assignments. And then there's just some more information here. One thing I want you to be aware of is the textbook, and it's so important. I have a whole video on the resources and textbooks. The textbook is free, and there is a page that you can go to download PDFs and even get a copy of the textbook. I went to Amazon.com, and it was about $80 with shipping. If you go to Amazon.ca, it's much more expensive. It's still coming in the mail though, so it probably will take a little over a week to do. Okay, so that's one thing I want you to do is look at the startup here. Then the next one I want you to, start up here, course outline, and the third one I want you to look at is the online resources. Now I've set up the online resources in a Google file, and hopefully all my links work. So if you go to this link, there is a whole folder, which with time I will put things in. So it's called OER, Online Educational Resources. This is where your textbook is, or your access to your textbook. If we open Sesame. Did it open? Yes, so here's your textbook links. So that's there. And another thing I'm working on is something called a reading guide. And I'm still working on chapter 1. But to help guide you through the textbook, there will be a reading guide, which is basically kind of a worksheet that you go through. Once I get it finished, I'll give you a video to help give you instructions on that. So that is just an introduction to welcome you and to get you busy the next couple of days. Get organized. Make sure you've got a good study space. Make sure you can ping your or save your textbook as favorites. Make sure you have access. If you need, go through the other textbooks or the other information I gave you in the first announcement, and go and look at your textbook. And then watch probably let's say Saturday. Saturday I'll release more stuff about Unit 1, and I'm not actually going to see you face to face until Wednesday. Okay, so that's enough for now. See you later. All the best.